Welcome back to the channel. Welcome, friends. Where are we here? We are on Eastman and Cherry Street. Two very fine sounding names. We are on an island called Goose Island, on the north branch of the Chicago River. A sort of a man-made fake island, if you will. It is yeah, it did not ever exist apart from a few little nudges of land that was sticking out. It wasn't that big. I mean, today this here island area is 160 acres. So basically it is like 40 hectares for those of you, my European friends. And basically where did it get its name? Right now, you know, there's a Goose Island brewery, and everyone's thinking it's got something to do with that. Here's a lovely hotel laundry servicing area. So yeah, everybody thinks that there's an association between Goose Island and the Goose Island brewery, the famous Chicago brewery pub that has been bought out by Anheuser-Busch InBev out of Belgium. So yeah, now it is part of the Anheuser-Busch family, being led by the Belgian outfit. Well, anyways, Goose Island brewery is just north of here. It's not too far away from here in Lincoln Park. And that's where it got started. But basically, there were some Irish settlers. Well, they were actually squatters, because they came onto this island area. And there's Restaurant Depot. This is where the restaurant shop. Well, anyway, so they settled here and they actually squatted. They squatted on this area, and some of the local bird life, or you know, goose life, if you will, used to come up and hang out in this area. So perhaps that's where the name came from. But majority of these guys who settled here, these Irish guys, they were from a place called Kilgubbin, which part of the history says that it's a place in Cork County, but the only Kilgubbin that I could find is it's a neighborhood outside of Dublin. And by the way, does anybody know the population of Dublin? Nobody does, because the population keeps doubling and doubling and doubling and doubling. Anyways, so yeah, these guys that originally settled Goose Island were from this area, and somehow this sort of name stuck. Soon after actually, like the city of Chicago started dredging the north branch of the river, and kind of, I think after that, it got called the North Chicago Canal or something like that. And basically, soon after, these Irish settlers kind of moved north a little bit, and north of the original place that they squatted. Oh, we're on Hooker and Division. I wonder what happens here after midnight. Anyways, so basically, very soon, Polish and German settlers or squatters joined them. And guess what happens when a bunch of Irish, German, and Polish get together? Well, soon after the Polish and the Germans moved into this area, there was a load of pubs and bars and basically beer drinking venues. But of course, over the years, you know, like there was huge industry here on this island, and that's what we're kind of gonna be maybe hopefully seeing in a minute, because yeah, see, like there's a lot of these big companies like the Wrigley Field Wrigley company has its not its headquarters, but its headquarters for research and development based here. And see, during the sort of like recent sort of not industrialization, but renovation, if you will, the Honorary William Spielman Way. Yeah, during the recent sort of like renovation of this area, there's been a lot of old warehouses that have been turned into these like eco-friendly, you know, ultra-modern, contemporary sort of working space and offices. And even Amazon has their Now service running out of it. So if you guys are if you guys are using the Amazon Now service, they could, like, your packages will ultimately come from here, and it's basically a 1 to 2 hour delivery on anything you order from Amazon Now. But as you guys can see, there's still a lot of warehousing here. We've just seen this huge restaurant depot. That's probably a huge supplier of Chicago's restaurants, well, downtown Chicago restaurants. And then of course across that you have hotel laundry services. So guys picking up the laundry can do some shopping for the chefs and stuff. So yeah, what we did to get in here was we crossed the Halstead Bridge, which was built and rebuilt quite a few times to accommodate, you know, cars and trucks and things like that. You know, so here we are. Well, it accommodates, and now it accommodates a hugely industrialized area that, you know, that can you know, can supply city services. We are gonna be leaving at a different place. Wow, look at this place. Lucid Mark Storage and Lucid Automotive Company. Look at them apples, guys. Look at them cars. Wow. So these are some like new age. I gotta actually research this company. I have not heard of them, but I imagine this is electric competitor to Tesla. Very nice. Very nice. Alright guys, so we're gonna end this clip here. We're gonna end the clip here with Mars Foods and enjoy our pedal to the old JC Lynn bike shop. So thank you for tuning back in. Hasta la ciao ciao, bye for now. Over and out from the concrete jungle of Chicago.